That's right, star, real rap, baby. Real rap radio. With my man, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson. Yeah. Real rap radio. About to get this quick talk on. Couple seconds. See what the vibe is. You know how we do. Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah.
Right there, Carolina, Kansas. Why didn't they Kansas? We can go. Keep going. Go right there in New England.
No, she mentioned that we came together. I would not that they million man marks, but I think that we as individuals, especially the realized righteous people,
yes, sir,
need to find some kind of prevention area, to where we all could bring like-minded people.
That's the FTG Academy. Yes, sir. Keep going on. Which one?
Right.
Which?
I'm saying because I came up on a different religion. We had convention.
Yes, sir.
We had assembly hall.
Yes, sir.
We had right-minded.
And the problem now is we don't own nothing, Baba. The only real estate black people own that's large enough for us to meet is the church, and the church don't care about organizing.
You don't like own the rent because just like we here,
yes, sir.
We can all get together and say, hey, instead of this Christmas on December the 1st, we gonna go rent out Winthrop and everybody, and then we get this how you feel with. Okay, you do real estate.
Yes, sir.
I got 10 now. We got 1,000 people who got
right. Economics over here, education over there, health and diet over here.
Right, but I do because if you look at all the other races that you brought up, you got Chinatown.
Yes, everywhere. Little Italy everywhere. Little Mexico everywhere.
What nigga town?
It's here, nigga town right here. We got a lot of
nigga town everywhere. Oh, we got some nigga town. We need Africa town. I got like 50 nigga towns right here in Charlotte. We need Africa. It's okay, I understand. Ain't nothing like about it. Niggas. Yes, sir. Royal King. Yes. I got you. Where? He said niggas. Where? Niggas. Where's that?
Because some people looked at the army that was being built, or the people that it wasn't military. It was just for show.
No, the African Legionnaires was a real army.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's how some people view it in the documentaries and stuff when they talk about it. So, because when Tulsa, Oklahoma happened, that was around the same time that they were in the full, being fulfilled.
Right.
So,
come on, Ak.
At what point does it become militarism and it turns into an actual military offense? No, back then, because some people.
Well, back then it was ready. Remember the Garvey African Legionnaires, which is the Garvey's military. Right. They had shootouts with the KKK.
Okay.
Like they literally defended African life. That's why a lot of people took issue with Marcus Garvey meeting with the Grand Wizard of the KKK. They didn't understand that was two generals sitting down for a peace treaty. That's what that was. We did not take a back seat. Garvey's army was fighting KKK,
so that was,
and it was killing.
That wasn't documented. I didn't.
Oh no, that's documented.
No, I didn't read that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Check it out.
So, along with that piece of information, like in regard to the total of black people,
we need a military.
Right.
But you got to have something to defend first. Right. And the problem with black folk, because of our anger and our passion, which is definitely well deserved or well earned, We so quick to want to fight, but how about we build some things first? Let me give you an example. All the protests we had from the police, the riots, everything, it was necessary. But it's only one stage. Have you noticed that after we burn everything down, we never come back to rebuild it in our favor? It's easy to destroy. You can destroy a city in a day, but it's going to take you a couple years to make it. And my problem with us is we're so quick to want to tear down. No problem, but when are we going to build? And you know why? All you need is anger to tear, but you need love to build. And the reason why black people ain't building nothing is we ain't got the love to build. When I see the young brothers out there taking on the police, I appreciate your courage, brother, but I'm not impressed. See, you're not ready for liberation yet until I see you keep that same energy you caught to burn up the drugstore to build a program for our sons, build a program for our daughters, build the hospitals, the banks, the factories, the distribution networks, the schools. Show me the same energy you had to tear down to build up, and then I'll know we're ready.
Well, first of all, I think one sentence is just the definition of black people for the Americas, and I was wondering if anybody ever looked at this because we
Read me the definition.
a person having origin in any of the black racial groups of Africa. Now, I want to go into read the white definition. A person having origin in any of the original people of Europe, Middle East, or North Africa. We are the only people defined with no land origin.
Okay.
We're specified as a black racial group. It's like a speck of dust floating in the sky. This is how the computer inputs us. So, with a definition this simple, it seems like we can overcome this by just changing or redefining ourselves. Systematically.
Couple thoughts. Number one, we chose to be black when we stopped wanting to be African. Black people have always had an inferiority about being from Africa. That's why to this day we would rather call ourselves black than call ourselves African. Now let me qualify. African is only one of the ancient names that our people used to define themselves. There was about a dozen. Al-Kabalan, Tameti, Tanehisi, Ethiopia. It was a whole bunch. Never just one name, but they were all chosen by African people themselves, not white folk. We didn't want to be from that place, so we started calling ourselves black. Our fault, right? Changing your name is not going to change your condition.
Definition, not name. I like the name black people, but
Well,
definition.
I use
because our origin, the definition doesn't give us an origin. We're literally like specks of dust.
Right, but those definitions you give me are from my enemy. I could give a damn what the white man's definition for black
Which is the system. Literally, the definitions put into our banking system, put into every system, educational system.
Right, for whose benefit?
Whether it's for their
For whose benefit?
It's for
For
the other
whose
culture's benefit.
Yes, so then, if you
But
know...
we choose to be in this world operating
No,
with their benefit.
no. Never sacrifice your right to self-definition. I don't care where I live, I define who I am, not my oppressor. And as far as I'm concerned, blackness, I use Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad's definition. Blackness is color, culture, consciousness, creativity, and a connection to the divine creator.
I think
That's my definition for
I love
blackness.
it.
Let me ask you a question.
How can a person have
Listen to
power
me.
with no origin?
Listen to me. But we do have an origin. But the problem is you're looking at the white man's definition of our origin. Why is your oppression determining your identity? Your oppression should not determine your identity.
Absolutely, but most people believe they came from slaves, which is a fact.
That's their problem.
Most Carolinians, most North Carolinians didn't even come from slaves. I came from original people of this land. So when it comes down to laws, it's us.
But here's why I disagree with you. You came from the original people of this land, right?
Correct.
Where did the original people of this land come from?
It was all one
No,
territory.
answer my question. Where did the original people of this land come from?
From right here.
No, they did not. No, they did not. Listen, no, stay with me. Here's what I say to anybody who say they were already here. We were already here, but we came from there. Show me the remains in the artifacts of African ancestors in North America or South America that are older than the oldest ones on the continent. Don't give me your theory. Don't give me your philosophy. Show me the artifacts. All humanity comes from the continent.
Well, 45 minutes Greensboro, Georgia, I mean, there are 10,000-year-old bones there with melanated people.
10,000?
I understand.
I'm going to show you million-year-old bones.
But we want to get caught with going so far back when really our issue is right here in the last 50 years.
Well, it is, but, well, we need that and we need this, but my problem is people, not you, who think that we can solve the problem by detaching ourselves from our origin. There's no future for people who want to cut themselves off from their past.
What is what I said?
We are an African people who transmigrated over here thousands of years ago. Everybody know that Christopher Columbus was in West Africa before he came to the Caribbean islands in West Africa. Your ancestors gave Christopher Columbus a map that taught him that there were 3 water cycles on West Africa, and if you catch one of them, they will automatically take you to North America. The other one will automatically take you to South America. The other one will automatically take you to the Caribbean island. That's why when Columbus got here, he said, I saw Africans, just like the ones I saw in West Africa, because the African came to America. Read Ivan Van Sertima, they came before Columbus. Read David Imhotep, Africans were the first Americans. The evidence is there. But we keep listening to these YouTube scholars who keep trying to convince black people we're not African. Well, if you believe that, I understand where you're coming from. I'm
not taking away from.
No.
Say, is it possible with them to form a truce?
Oh, good question. Is it possible for Dr. Umar to form a truce with the brothers in the conscious movement who don't agree with me? Well, first of all, let's go back to Marcus Garvey and Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois. Marcus Garvey and Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois' difference was not philosophy. Du Bois was a Pan-Africanist too. The difference was W.E.B. Du Bois was jealous of Marcus Garvey. Because after Booker T. Washington died, W.E.B. Du Bois thought that he had a right to assume the throne. And right after Booker T died, here comes a short, fat, black, nappy-head Jamaican off of a boat saying, up, you mighty race, you can accomplish what you will and organize more black people than we ever seen since. It was jealousy. So yes, you can form a truce when you're not jealous. See, Malcolm and King formed a truce through Coretta Scott King while Dr. King was in jail. They agreed to cooperate. Malcolm was going to lead the North, King was going to lead the South. J. Edgar Hoover got word about that, and Malcolm was dead in a few weeks. The reason Malcolm and King can work together is because it wasn't jealousy. It was difference of opinion. Garvey and Du Bois couldn't work it out because when somebody is jealous of you, there is no truth seeking. Half the Negroes you watch on YouTube, I'm not uniting with them because they are jealous of me. It ain't my fault I got 6 degrees and you don't. It ain't my fault I'm 6'3" with the North Philly bed and sexy as hell. It ain't my fault that I'm saving more black kids than you. They want me, I gotta disappear in order for them to be comfortable. And I'm not doing that.
That's right.
I like who I am.
I simply wanted to know
when is it opening? I don't have a start date until the renovations are done. What I hope is that the renovations are done on the Marcus Garvey side of the street. That's the gym, the elementary school, and the 3-room corner building. The other side is the Frederick Douglass side of the street, right? That's for later. We need more money for that big boy. I'm hoping to be done by the spring so we can do our festival and then spend the whole year getting ready to host the boys the following August. So this is August of 2021. August of 2022, I want to open school.
Peace and love, black family. Dr. Umar Johnson, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Make sure y'all support Real Rap Radio. That's what I rock with here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Check it out, Real Rap Radio.
That's right on, right on.